Hey, what's up? It's Spaz the Magician, and this is going to be my third and final video talking about Atomic Deck and all the shit surrounding it. However, this video is going to be different because I want to use this as a magic lesson to explain to people how to read something that is deceptively worded, what it could mean. And I have a video on the TV on my back. I have that video on the background right now on my TV, so I'm going to look off to read it in a minute. It's put out by Craig Petty's Magic TV. I haven't seen the video, but from what it appears to be is that he's giving a demonstration on how to do something with the Atomic Deck without a phone. And it's almost as if he put this out after all the backlash he got about how to do the trick, because a lot of people were saying that because of the way it was advertised in the video for the trailer, I should say the trailer or the performance, that the way it's done in that video only works 30% of the time. So in order for this to work all the time, he basically addressed a video showing there are 6 ways to do this. And the video is titled 6 Ways to Perform the Atomic Deck Without a Phone, and it works every time. I want to point out that that statement is both true and false. Now, I'm only going by the title of the video. I haven't seen it, so I don't know what it's about. I'm just using this as a teaching method to show you how to read something. Now, whether or not this is true or not, I don't know. Again, I just want to make sure you guys are understanding that I'm only explaining this off of how the video is worded. All right, or the title of the video is worded. So first of all, there's a difference between having something falsely advertised and having something deceptively worded. Atomic Deck was falsely advertised, not only because it's advertised as the mother of all ACAN effects, meaning it's a card in any number, and it's the end-all be-all, because the problem, I guess, has been solved on that, as well as it's not using a substance that apparently it is. And I keep saying substance because I'm not going to say what it is. All right. Now, that being said, that is false advertising. You can't say this is the end-all be-all and not have it be the end-all be-all. That's not how that works. That's a false statement. As it stands now, there is no magician in history that has come up with the perfect ACAN effect. There's only a couple of them that came close, but this is not one of them despite it being advertised. That is false. Saying you're not using a substance when you are is also false. Those are false statements. The title of this video says 6 ways to perform an Atomic Deck without a phone and it works every time is deceptively worded simply because of the way the trick is done. There is a difference between getting an effect done 100% of the time every time you do it, except unless you personally make a mistake, meaning the mechanism used always works every time you do it unless you personally screw it up, and getting the audience to get it correct. So if you have to weave the audience members through a course to get them to get what you want them to do, that's not having the trick work. That's you getting the trick to work, doing it in one of the methods being used. So again, for the trick to work 100% every time, you also have to know how to handle it. But I'm not talking about weaving the audience to get them to change their mind. I'm talking about if the audience says something, and then that's it, and what you show them is what they said, that's a 100% effect if you continue doing that. But if I have to say, hey, you thinking of something, and then I get you to change your mind or do something or use some method of deceptive talking to get you to change your mind, like a magician's force, that's me getting them to get what I want them to do. So there's a difference here between deceptive wording and false advertising. But the point here is that the title of this video is done by Craig Petty's Magic TV, which is Craig Petty himself, who was responsible for is partly responsible for the false advertising on the trick. So this isn't just about the video title. This is about who said it. So my point here is whether what I just said is true or not in the video has nothing to do with the concept that I'm talking to you about. When you're reading stuff, you have to be careful on what's going on, because this is why having magic knowledge helps you, because it helps you decipher this stuff. This is stuff you can't learn from YouTube. You have to be taught this stuff by hands-on people. And so, you have to be taught this stuff hands-on. So again, I have the understanding of how this stuff works to know that that statement, basically what he's showing in the video, if you have to get the spectator to change their mind, then that is not working 100%. That's not getting it every time. It's getting the spectator to do it, but it is not getting it every time. So I just want you to understand the difference here. And that's pretty much all I had to say. And I'm pretty much going to be done talking about the Atomic Deck and all the stuff that's in it. So anyway, I hope this helps people out, and be well with this. stay tuned because in a little bit I will be posting a card trick that I'll be showing you how to do. So I'll go over that afterwards. All right, take care. Spastic Magician signing out. Have a good one.